Hello everyone, welcome back to American Horror Story. This is the finale of Murder House. I want to say two things before I start. Obviously, I'm in a suit, and I thought it would be kind of cool and quirky to like wear a suit for every finale that I watch for a series. So I'm going to try it out, even though it's 33 degrees today in England. It's unbearable. Like you can see, I'm just absolutely, and this long sleeve shirt, I mean, I'm putting myself through it to be fair, but that's commitment for you. And second thing I want to say is I apologise for there might be like a back noise. That's the fan. I've got a fan on because if it's off, I don't know what I'd do to film, to be honest. I have to have it on for the whole hour, because I think the finale is an hour long, and I can't sit a whole hour in a hot room 3 floors up on a day that's 33 degrees without a fan on. I can't do that. So, but hopefully obviously my voice will come across louder than the fan, but in moments I'm not talking, just try and ignore it. But yeah, this is the first time I'm wearing a suit for a finale. This will be the second series that I'm finishing as well. Obviously I finished The Haunting of Hill House, but that idea of the wearing a suit didn't spring to mind at the time. Got my water here as well, filled it with ice. And by the way, if you can tell by my voice, I'm still ill. I've had a really bad sore throat for the past 2 or 3 days, and it's taken its toll. But again, that's commitment. You know, I just wanna watch it. I just wanna watch the finale. So obviously, as always, a quick recap of what happened in episode 11. The big thing, or the two big things really, was Vivian dying and the little devil spawn child being born, and the other one was miscarriage? Not miscarriage, what's the word? Stillborn. The good one was a stillborn, basically. Obviously we saw Constance take the devil one off. I think she was washing it in the sink with Moira behind her smiling at it, and then Hayden said, "What's up, bitches? What are you doing with my baby?" And then it cut there. That's the last we saw of that. So obviously this episode's going to go into detail about who's going to keep the kid. I mean, realistically, all Constance has to do is just take the baby and run outside the property, and then it's hers, because the spirits can't leave the property, can they? So that's all she has to do, but it might not be that easy. So yeah, Vivian died. I wasn't actually expecting it, to be honest, because she didn't want to go back to the house, but then obviously she was going to give birth when she was in the car, so they brought her inside, and Dr. Montgomery was there, Nora was there, the 2 nurses that were killed were there. But I had a feeling that Vivian actually died, because although we saw the spirits there helping out, I don't think they actually were helping. They were just kind of there, kind of pretending. Because Vivian was losing a lot of blood. Unless it was actually the devil baby that killed her by coming out. And even if there was real doctors there, she still would have died maybe. That's my theory anyway. I think the spirits weren't actually helping. They were trying to help, but it wasn't enough, because they're in the spirit world. So yeah, Vivian died. We saw Violet say "go away" to Tate, which I found was quite poetic, because he taught her how to do that. It's a bit weird, right, that the whole Croatoan story and burning something of value to that spirit didn't work, but closing your eyes and saying go away does work. I mean, that's basically what Croatoan does. I don't know, it just seems bizarre that saying go away works, but doing some sort of ritual where you burn something and then saying Croatoan doesn't work. That's weird, but I'll let it slide. And don't worry, I will be watching and reacting to the second series, which is Asylum. I'll be doing that after I've finished Chernobyl, the mini-series that I'm doing. Once that's finished, I'll be on Asylum, and then I'll be uploading that. Cool. I think I've rambled on for long enough, to be honest now. Let's just get into the finale. So the finale is called Afterbirth. Luckily I managed to find a thing where I couldn't see the description of the episode and the thumbnail, so all I can see is just American Horror Story, episode 12, Afterbirth.
Cool, let's do this.
The house isn't gonna fix it, Ben.
It's just a house, Viv. Come on. Look. It's nice, right? Tiffany lamps and everything. I don't know, maybe it's haunted or something. I mean...
Huh.
I love you so much. I'm begging you. Just come see the house. The three of us will fly out. Just come see it. When I look at this place, for the first time I feel like there's hope.
So she actually went to see the house, and then, if I remember correctly, Violet saw the basement and said, "Oh, we'll take it."
Where is he?
In his grave.
You destroyed my family. You!
You are paying for your own sins, Dr. Holman.
Let me give you some advice. When I leave here, lock your door and pray I don't come back.
Constance actually is kind of right about taking the baby back into the house. But how the hell he must have not been around Constance's house ever to see that pic of Tate. And how the hell did Constance get out of the situation in the kitchen with Hayden, who said, "What are you doing to my baby?" Hayden just let her go?
Would you make me a cup of tea, please?
No.
Huh? I'm not your maid.
You're a ghost, Mrs. Harvin. I don't take orders from ghosts.
What's he doing? Is he not just going to leave the house? Maybe he's in denial. Let's go, Ben. Get out of here. Bottle of whiskey, a few fags. Cigarettes. Fags mean cigarettes in England. Oh, he's got a gun. No. Come on, Ben, man. You've been through so much. Please don't do this. Oh.
You can't do this.
I'm so sorry for everything I put you through.
I want you to hear me. I forgive you. So enough. With the drama and the tragedy, we've had enough.
Take the
And
baby and
family,
go.
we've had enough. And the one spot of light that there is that baby asleep upstairs. That's your opportunity to do something different.
Uh-oh.
I want you to take the baby and I want you to leave this house and I want you to never come back.
Who's guarding the
My sister
baby?
said she would take care of him. I miss you so much.
I was never getting into Harvard. But I saved you a shitload of money.
Yeah, you did.
This is some sad shit. I've never said it before, but Ben's one of my favourite characters in this. It's an emotional farewell, but the baby's upstairs. What if Ben impregnated Vivian in the spirit world, and he was human and that? Would she spawn a devil?
Where are you going, Ben?
Whoa.
You didn't think I'd just let you leave.
Get out of my way, Hayden. I don't have time for your bullshit.
Whoa! Come on, Ben. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Now we have all the time in the world.
What is... Why didn't they just do that to begin with, though? Why did they wait till the last episode to do that? Now it would just look like a suicide, but it was actually murdered. I still don't get why they took so long. They could have just done that to begin with. Like, killing him like that. Yeah, they could have killed Ben when Vivian was pregnant, yeah? And Vivian was still alive. If the baby was all they cared about, they could have just killed Ben straight away and kept like, I don't know, Vivian in captivity until she'd given birth, and then they would have taken it. I don't get why why would they kill him right at the end? That's so dumb.
Are we waiting for another sibling?
No, we just have the one. Thank you.
The furnishing is from the previous owner.
Violet will be happy.
If you see anything that you like, I'm sure the estate is open to selling at the right price.
What do you think, honey? Do you want
What do
it?
you think, Gabe?
I don't believe in ghosts.
I know you're going to love the kitchen. It's got marble countertops, a breakfast nook, and have you ever seen a pasta arm?
No.
Personally,
Is Moira in
I
here?
haven't. I live
Oh,
alone.
no.
But Mrs. Harmon fancies herself.
Go down to the basement, boy. Yeah, no thanks. Whoa! Fucking hell! Oh.
The second she stepped from the kitchen, it was game over. I think we just bought ourselves a house. Come on,
Huh.
check out the rest of this place.
Oh shit, really?
Looking for a pool table.
She must get so sick of selling this house. I think she gets like 10%? 10% of the price. Kind of a happy ending for those two, Ben and Vivian, because the baby wasn't really Ben's.
House of the dead is no place to raise a child.
It is for this baby. He's special.
He's mine.
Over my dead body.
We're well past that.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh.
Violet took that child
Oh, adopting,
and
yeah.
fled.
Gabe's graduating this year. This house is so big. Do you think we'll be lonely?
Huh.
A baby? Don't you think I'm too old?
Almost.
Aw.
Almost. So we should get going.
Damn. Everyone's going to fight for it. I think Ben and Vivian are going to fight for
There's
it.
2 babies in this house.
I'm not
None
losing a
never even
third.
took a breath. And Constance stole the other one. Some spirits in the house are angry and vengeful, and eager to inflict their fate on others. But many of us are innocent, kind, blameless victims at the hands of another. And we don't want to see more suffering in this house.
That's weird. That would have been weird filming that. If you were the couple making out then. They're going to try and scare him out the house. I thought they were going to fight for the baby. I suppose it would get a bit too repetitive. Whoa!
Get away from me! Get away from me!
She's doing a lot more than Vivian.
What do you want? Gabe! Gabe!
Whoa! Oh, don't go down. Oh, that's the exterminator. Joke.
You told me to go away.
But I never said goodbye. Come let me say goodbye.
He's faking, man, so he can run. Kid can run away. Well, you've already bought the house, so
He's just gonna move in here.
you need to stay there until it sells.
He's an unhappy child, I'll tell you that.
So he's actually alive, that kid?
Oh, it's you, the birth mother. Perhaps it was your poor nutrition or just your genetic inferiority. In any case, I'm quite dissatisfied. He's a weakling. Little noisy monster.
Well, that is fucking annoying though. I hate that. It's the worst sound in the world, that baby's crying.
Look at him. He's so amazing. Best temperament, hardly ever cries. Looks like his dad.
It's because he is the dad. Happy ending, man. This is nice. I like it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 3 years later.
This child, a remarkable boy, destined for greatness, in need of a remarkable mother.
I apologize for being so late, Flora.
Flora?
Who the hell's Flora? Oh shit.
What am I gonna do with you?
Damn. Holy shit. So what a finale that was. That was proper action packed. There's a lot of stuff that happened in that one. So I guess we'll start with the ending. Flora must have been the babysitter whilst Constance was getting her hair done. Comes back to a load of blood over the fridge, on the floor, up the stairs, along the floor. And then it pans to, I guess, Tate's kid on the chair that's meant to be represent the devil or the Antichrist. Shit. He looks a lot older than 3, though, unless he's aging really quick. Because that's what he did in the womb, innit? It was a pre-birth kind of thing, because he was growing at a rapid rate inside the womb. So maybe he's actually like 6 or 7, even though it's been 3 years. I don't know though. I am kind of happy with Ben, Vivian and Violet's ending. It is kind of a happy one. You got Moira as well, being the godmother. I don't know if I've got this wrong, but I think the baby that was stillborn is actually alive. So they can actually raise it in the house. But obviously they've got Hayden to contend with. Hayden and Tate seemed like the only 2 villains at the end. Can't really get rid of them. But they can all just... If Ben, Vivian, Moira and Violet obviously say go away to Hayden, because obviously Violet's already done that to Tate and it's worked. So, I mean, that's what they have to do, right? It's quite simple. You don't have to do the whole Croatoan thing, because that doesn't work, but if you just close your eyes and say go away, it should work. So I don't really see... we would see much of a problem, to be honest, with Hayden and Tate, if that's how you deal with them. But yeah, I love that. I loved that series. That was really good. I'm hoping Asylum is even better, because people actually do say that Asylum is somewhat better than Murder House, but you know, I'll make that judgment when I come to it. I think the only thing that annoyed me, I mentioned it when it happened, but when Hayden and the 2 robbers, I think it was, decided to hang Ben. So they hung Ben when they could have done that the whole time. If Hayden only if her main kind of goal was to have the baby, they should have killed Ben when Vivian got pregnant, and then held Vivian captive and then taken the baby. That would have been more realistic. Like, I don't know, that would be more believable for me. And then when Constance came down to the basement, and she just got the kid that easy. Obviously that Travis guy she was going out with slit her throat, but she wasn't dead, was she? And where were the 2 people that helped kill Ben? Where were they in the basement? Hayden was on her own? It was that easy for Constance to get the kid? I don't know. Obviously I don't think there's been a carry-on from Murder House, but for the future I can see somehow I can see Tate's kid going into the house and seeing Tate. Because they're both evil as fuck. But yeah, I might leave it there. Because I've got no predictions, obviously, that it's over. All I can say, it was a great TV series, and I can't wait for the next season. As always, if you guys enjoy this episode, obviously I can only have 10 minutes in. The whole uncut 1 hour long episode will be over on my Patreon, and by the time this episode goes onto YouTube, my Chernobyl series should be out as well. Not sure how many episodes will be up by the time I release this, but yeah, I'll be starting Asylum soon, probably in probably like a week or two. I'll probably start Asylum. But yeah, cool. Thanks guys for watching. If you liked the old suit and tie being worn, special occasion for a finale, I'm going to try and do that for everything I watch. So obviously I've got Attack on Titan. I'm going to try and wear this I think on the 25th episode of season 1. That should be the finale. 25, and then so on and so forth. Yeah, Chernobyl's only 5 episodes long, so I'll be wearing the shirt and tie for the 5th episode. So yeah, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. How's it look? Nice, good, cool. Alright, take it easy guys. Thanks for watching Murder House with me. It's been an incredible journey, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.